Hi, I'm Chef Art Smith. This beautiful, gorgeous day here at the White House Easter egg roll. I hope you are rolling your Easter eggs. And it's a pleasure, and I'm joined today by some lovely people. Risa from the White House kitchen is with us. Help us. Thank you very much. Bless her heart. She's here all day working in the White House kitchen and everything. Well, you know, Chef Art decided after enjoying life and enjoying it a little too much that he needed to really work on his health and everything. And as you know, many of you know me from different years, and this is our third time here at the White House Easter egg roll. But to date, I've lost 115 pounds. Well, you know what? Behind every chef, you know, there are great people. And an amazing man came into my life. I cried out for help, and this man was listening. His name is Az Ferguson, my health coach. Az, say hello to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
If you can tell where he's from, he talks a little bit. And he's here with us today to also advise us on how to keep active. You know, it's so important what the First Lady's created is about, you know, moving. The fact is, you know, you can have wonderful, delicious food, but you gotta stay moving.
Well, that's the best thing about exercise, isn't it? That you get to eat more.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you get
But
to
you're always
stay
eating.
Non-stop.
I want to tell you something. I was looking at him, I'm going like, does he ever stop? But anyway, it's a pleasure. It's such a pleasure to be here. Well, one of the things, like, you know, and I'm not just trying to impress you, you know what I mean, or try to, you know, like, he thinks that I'm always like trying to, like,
He is always,
you know, whatever. But you know, after a year and a half of running up and down Lakeshore Drive, you know, crawling, now walking, you know, and running 2 marathons together, I want to tell you something. On that 22nd mile when you're running, it's amazing how close you get. You either just hate each other by the end, or you're like thinking, oh, I'm finally finished. You know, I ran the Marine Corps. Remember when we ran that here?
We ran it in D.C.
Yes, look at that monument. It said, stay focused, stay focused. I want to tell you something. I don't have something to look at. I ain't going to finish. I love a monument. It tells me where I'm going and how far I got. But one of the great things about breakfast is, and what Az taught me too, is that the importance of eating breakfast. How many of you ate breakfast today?
Yeah, good.
Az?
Perfect. Sets your energy up for the rest of the day, doesn't it? You've got to have breakfast. Most important meal. And so we've actually created a couple of things a couple of meals for breakfast. These are super quick, super healthy meals. And they can be used...
We can't use the healthy word. They
Okay.
taste good, Az.
They taste good.
Healthy.
Super quick, super tasty meals.
Exactly, because we don't use the H word or the D word. The fact is that you know that if it tastes good, there's possibly have wonderful food that's for us that tastes good, right?
So yeah, absolutely. And these are meals that you can have right throughout the day as well. So anytime you can go up to mum and dad and say, hey, Mum, I'm hungry, make me something, and they can make you these super, super quick, and you can help out.
So who's going to go first? You want to show them your real quick breakfast, or do you want me to show them my breakfast?
Yeah, I want your breakfast first because I want some. I'm hungry.
Okay, perfect. Well, you know, how many of you eat bars, like energy bars and everything? How many have energy bars?
Yeah.
They're good, aren't they? But the thing about it is, if it tastes like a candy bar, maybe you should rethink eating it. Okay, all right, okay. But I will show you how you can make one for pennies. What's great about the 3 things that we're making, they use one common ingredient. A common ingredient that is such an incredible part of one's life. Every morning I have it. It's called oatmeal. How many of you like oatmeal? I want to tell you something. Oatmeal is like a miracle food. It will make you feel so incredibly wonderful. It fills you up. It gives you lots of energy. It's got lots of fiber. It's really, really incredible. And I'm going to show you how to make these bars. Now these are made with the oatmeals, with almond, with wheat germ, and then what we did, we put grated apple in them. You can also use dried apple, or you can use grated. I like them each one pretty much. So what I did was, I've got about 3 cups of oats. This is really simple. You know, everybody can get in the kitchen. I'm a big believer. Everybody works in the kitchen and cooks. You know why? Nobody likes to cook by themselves, because no one likes lonely food, and no one likes cleaning up by themselves, okay? All right, so just take your oatmeal. The next thing you're going to do is we're going to put some the wheat germ, and we've already had this discussion. I don't know what exactly is wheat germ. Wheat germ, what is it? Wheat has germs, what is it?
It's the germ of the wheat.
The germ of the wheat, it's the outer coating. Now what we're going to do is add some sliced almonds. Almonds are a wonderful, wonderful part of your diet. You just want to toss those around. Yeah. You know I'm a chef, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but that particular maneuver just then
You're not supposed to notice that. Okay, so you just so take
There's
that.
a mirror here, people can see what you're doing.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to toast this in the oven for 20 minutes, and we're going to toast. Really great thing, if you toast your oatmeal before you cook it, it gets a wonderful, wonderful flavor. What I'm going to do is, when you're eating like energy bars and things like that, they can have a lot of sugar in them. And so what I like to do is, instead of using sugar, I'm using pureed dates. So I'm going to add pureed dates. I'm going to add a little vanilla, a little agave with a little honey, and just take that, just mix that up really good.
So you want to try and stay away from refined sugars as much as possible, and that's why we use the date puree. It's going to sweeten it and give it a bit of flavor. It also gives it the texture, and it'll bind everything together.
Now, like I said, we can use apple, grated fresh apple, or we can use dried apples. What I like about these dried apples is, I love gummy bears.
Yeah.
And don't tell me you don't like them. And I love chewy dried apples. They give you the same sensation of gummy bears, but they're better for you. So I just add those in there. I add my syrup. Magic. Take it, toss it around.
So one of the things you'll notice as well is there wasn't actually that much of the liquid that we put in there. You notice that the oats are still whole, and even when you're making oatmeal by itself, just watch it, you don't put too much water in it. You don't want to create that gluggy kind of porridge that looks like glue.
And while you're talking so much, would you please make your oatmeal, because you never like the way I make it. There, you've got the ingredients. Come on, show them. Show them.
What is it?
Your oatmeal.
Okay. Okay. So it does have some water in it. So it's just about making sure.
Well, you want to let that get. You got to let it get hot first.
All right. You got to teach me how to cook, because I'm not
Okay.
quite. Remember, I'm the health guy.
Yeah. So we'll just let this get a little hot there. The secret to, but I won't let them tell you. You can while they get hot, you can pay attention to me a second. Okay. So you take this. After you do that, you pour it in a parchment lined pan. I think our burner may need a little love here, so you want to make your smoothie while it heats up?
Yeah, I will.
So you just take this and you spread it in your pan.
So notice how quick it was. That was like 2 minutes, and it's already ready to go.
So just take it, and then what I do is I take my spoon and I push it down like that. 325-degree oven. Place it in the oven and let it bake for about 25 minutes, 325 degrees. And what's going to happen is it's going to bake, and you're going to let it cool, and then you cut it into squares. Okay, here you have it. Pennies to make, nutritiously great for you, a quick, easy breakfast that'll make you feel good. Your water's ready.
Okay. So just let me, like, if I couldn't remember what exactly you said and how to do it together, is there somewhere I can get?
Excuse me, you're the one with the accent, not me.
Okay. So where do I get the recipe from?
You can Facebook me at Chef Art Smith Facebook.
Chef Art Smith Facebook. I think that they're going to have it on the website as well for the White House today. They're going to put the recipes up, so you can go and get this particular recipe. 2 minutes to make. You just got to throw it in the oven, and then they're snacks for the rest of the day. But these are great, high-energy snacks for kids. They can go out and play their games as soon as they've had their treats.
Pass them around? We can pass some of the bars around. We've got a few here for you to try. You want to show them your smoothie?
Okay, quick smoothie. So what we're doing is we're just going to mix a few ingredients together. We're putting in some milk as our base. It is skim milk. In fact, this is actually fat-free milk. Then we're going to put in some yogurt.
What kind of yogurt?
This is a Greek yogurt. So the Greek yogurt's actually high in protein. We're trying to get a good nutrient distribution, meaning we're getting the healthy carbohydrates, we're getting healthy proteins, and we're going to put in some healthy fats. If you still got some of the nuts there, did you use them all?
I used all the nuts.
Okay, so we're not going to put healthy fats in this one. So this is actually going to give it texture.
But why should we eat oatmeal? I mean, excuse me, why should we eat yogurt like that?
The Greek yogurt?
What?
The Greek yogurt because it's high in protein.
Well, why do we need protein?
Protein is a nutrient that we cannot store in our bodies, so we need to eat it on a regular basis. And what protein does is it actually helps you rebuild, regenerate. So you go out and you're active playing all your games, and then you want to come back and you want your muscles to grow. And that's where we get, like, that's what the protein's for.
But shouldn't we also move around too when we're doing this or something, or what? Like, what do you recommend?
No, not while you're actually making the smoothie.
No,
I
after
have
making
washed
the
my
smoothie.
hands.
Okay,
Yeah.
you washed your hands.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you're focusing on what you're doing.
Okay.
You're moving around. I likes to dance when he cooks.
I do like to dance when I cook. Okay, all right, you're putting that in. Isn't it interesting to actually put some oatmeal in your smoothie? Isn't that cool?
It actually gives it a little bit of bite. Now it's going to mush it up as well.
Blackberries. Remember, wonderful blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, boysenberries, you name the berry, they're great for you.
So these two particular recipes as well, you'll notice that there's a little bit of a range of food, so you're getting lots of different nutrients, which is actually great as well. I'm going to put some banana in this one.
It's wonderful. And you know, my favorite is when you put mango in it.
Yeah, right. One of the things that you can do is a great tip. You peel the banana first and throw it in the freezer, and kids can actually eat them as like ice creams. It's that texture, they taste really, really good. Another thing that you can do with is grapes, but if you freeze it and then you put it in, it becomes like a thick shake.
And you can also, you get your bananas really frozen and you puree them and it makes a really like almost like an ice cream. We've done that before too.
We sure do, we do it every day.
It's very good. Pardon me. How's that? Okay, we're going to zip it?
We're going to zip it.
Ooh, purple.
Yeah. It's the purple patch.
Purple.
I haven't given it a name as yet. I've got to come up with something. How about the grimace? This is our grimace.
Okay, all right, okay. Can I make oatmeal? You want me to make it? You want to make it?
No, you make it.
Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do, remember I said get your water dancing in your pan, okay? And I'm telling you something, this will really make a big difference with your oatmeal. Take your water, get it really hot, add your oats, shake it around. Okay, you know how like a lot of people will take the oats and put a cup of water in it, and then what happens is it becomes this mushy, mushy, mushy stuff?
Right.
You don't want that.
See, I think that's why Goldilocks, she actually walked away from the porridge, because it was a bit too gluey. It was a bit gluggy, wasn't it?
It wasn't the lions and tigers and bears?
No, that's a different fairy tale. Get your fairy tales, right?
Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, so here you have it. You see how great and simple that is? You put it in your bowl. All right, if you don't have time to make a breakfast bar or you don't have time to make a wonderful smoothie, you have time to eat oatmeal. You always have time to have breakfast, remember that.
Yeah, oatmeal with a little bit of Greek yogurt.
Well, it's very good. And I love too a little banana, that's really, really good. But you're going to put some berries on there?
Yeah, I'm going to put some berries. And then if we had some almonds, we'd sprinkle some almonds on as well, and then we got everything covered. Energy for the rest of the next 3-4 hours before lunchtime hits. Good.
So remember, you know, we're always worried about what to have for dinner, what to have for dinner. Hey, what to have for breakfast, oatmeal. Enjoy
Set up
it.
your energy for the rest of the day.
Exactly, it's very much. And Rita,
Yeah.
thank you very much. So have you had your oatmeal today? Have you had your oatmeal? Have you had your oatmeal today? Have you? Thank you. It was a pleasure. Enjoy your Easter egg roll, and just remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And get moving. Anything else that we mean anything else has?
No, that's it, unless you want to thank the chefs.
I want to thank the chefs. I have the most remarkable chefs. I want to say Chef Wes from Art and Soul. Chef Wes, say hi. Our new executive chef, Chef Michael Kraus from Art and Soul. Thank you. And also thanks to all my dear friends here. And Risa, thank you. And Az Ferguson, thank you very much, Az, for believing in me. Thank you very much. Thank you.